Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm doing a deck review for the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, illustrated by Giada Rose. So we'll just get right into it. I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck at the end and pull a card, see what happens. All right. So here's what the box looks like. It's just your regular standard Oracle box. Inside has the two moons. I love that. So I'll just show you. And it's a good size box. That's pretty standard. All right. Comes with a great book. All right. Pretty long. It's a 44 card deck. Okay. And I'll show you the deck. Nice and thick cards. Gilded. Love it. Means it's got some good strength to it. Look at that shine. Love it. And of course the back side all look like that. Okay. Love these bees and the moon. Very transformative energy. All right. So I'll show you the book a little bit. Kind of gives you an introduction, tells you about Beltane, the themes and areas of focus, how to use the cards with all the spreads and stuff. Okay. And then all the cards themselves. And it seems like a pretty comprehensive deck. I like that. It does have a few things talking about spell work and sex magic and stuff of that nature that might be a little bit more grown. So parents, review the book and deck first before considering whether or not it's adequate for your children. I would say this is kind of more PG-13, NC-17 of a deck. So I think it's passable. They are very responsible about how they word things so that it does keep free will in mind and, is pretty age appropriate. So it is passable, okay? It does have a little bit of an introduction here about this particular season, okay? Out of the 7, besides Samhain, Yule, Imbolc, Ostera, Beltane is here. And for this is Beltane. Midsummer and Lammas and Mabon, okay? Eventually, I do want to get all of the decks once they have them. So your Beltane themes and areas of focus: abundance, creativity, fertility, growth, love, lust, marriage, otherworld, passion, pleasure, psychic ability, purification, sensuality, sex and sexuality, union, visions, warmth, and youth. All about the springtime beginnings. And then how to use the cards. They do have invocations, otherwise known as prayers, mantras, affirmations as well with some of these. Okay, how you can manifest the energy. And then you have your spell, your intentions and daily guidance and just some basic stuff. You can even use them as altar cards if you like. And then of course it's got a lot of great spreads. Okay, so you have the getting to know the seasons of the witch. So you have 7 cards. Okay, you have your 3 card spread, which covers a lot of different things, so you can work them a number of ways. Your Beltane cross spread, which is essentially the Celtic cross, okay? But it's kind of modified with Beltane in mind. Maypole spread, flower crown spread, self-worship spread, goddess spread, which also includes the moon phases here as well, okay? And then the creation spread. And then, of course, it goes into all the definitions and meanings of each card. What I love about this book is that it has the full color of the card on it, too, which I find very helpful. So, of course, this is not focusing. How about now? There we go. So, and it talks about all of them. Goes through each and every one. And at the end, you learn about the authors and the illustrator and any acknowledgments that they have as well, okay? So we'll go ahead and we'll flip through the deck, get a flip through going, get the book out of the way. Card number 1B. See if I can fix the lighting here. There we go. 2, bonfire. 3, boundaries. 4, chant. 5, cow. 6 creation, 7 earth worship, 8 embodiment. Come on now, focus. There we go. Fae number 9, 10 fertilizing, Fire Festival 11, 12 flower crown, 13 goat, 14 goddess, 15 green man, 16 growth, 17 hand fastings, 18 honey, 19 indulgence, 20 inner power, 21 love spell, 22 maiden, 23 manifestation, 24 maypole, 25 milk and butter, 26 morning dew, 27 oak, 28 oracle. I'm actually going to do this. We're going to shuffle them anyway. 29 orgasm, 30 Pegasus. Oh, what a beautiful card. 31 Phoenix, 32 Primal, 33 ribbons for the maypole, right? 34 Rowan, 35 Sacred Waters, 36 Sacrifice, get to focus, 37 Self-Worship, a little mirror magic, Sex Magic, 38, 39 Stone Circle, 40 Sun God, 41 Surrender, 42 The Lovers, 43 Vision, and 44 Wildcat. If I can get it to focus for you. There you go. Another thing I noticed too about this deck as I go through it, you can use a lot of things in here as identifiers. Like for example, that's a lion, right? You could probably associate that with Leos, right? Or just personal identifiers. And the imagery on the deck is really good for intuitive response as well, okay? There's a lot of really good things here that I think people will see. Like this card almost kind of reminds me of maybe like the High Priestess card a little bit in Tarot. So you can definitely apply it a number of ways. Beltane, it's a very important portal as well. It's much like Samhain. It opens you up to the veil and the beyond, and you're more connected with Earth and ancestors, all the full nine. Okay, so it's not just about like, you know, being able to connect and divine, right? You have all of that as well for everything else too. And it's all about spring, right? Spring is the start of a new season, new year, birthing new ideas, very much feminine, empress-oriented energy, right? So there's a lot of really good stuff in here to kind of help heal with that or guide. Could also be identifier of circumstance too. There's a lot of that going on here. The cards themselves, I like their thickness. They're still flexible. but at the same time, they're stiff enough to be able to last. That means they'll probably do very well for long-term use, okay? And right out the gate, easy to shuffle, okay? Very easy to shuffle, all right? You probably could very well read reversals on these. Find your own way to do that. Some of the cards, I didn't really see any reversal meanings in the book, so we'll get into it a little bit here. I know with the Yule deck, which I did do a deck review of, it didn't really have that either, but you could intuitively sense out a reversal meaning if it feels like you could use that, right? I'm gonna stick that there for right now. One more. And it is pretty easy. I do have smallish hands, so if you wanted to do reversal, there's your bridge. It should loosen up. I can definitely sense it will. It's a little stiff right now. All right. So let's get you a card. Let's pull. Read from the book too. Maiden Voyage for the collective spirit. All right, beautiful. We have number 35, Sacred Waters. Let's get that into position for you. And focus. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace, unafraid of the presence releasing the cords. I call her in, I call her deeply within. It's all about healing, okay? This card comes to a reading when you are ready to heal wounds that have troubled you for many moons, perhaps lingering pains from things lost or the weight of the past that creeps up to haunt you at night. Pulling sacred waters is a sign that you will soon be renewed, and your soul will release the cords that have bound you to hurtful memories of old. You may not know what needs to be healed. You could be carrying baggage that isn't immediately present in your consciousness. But the effects of such deep healing will become evident in the changes happening around you. Do not question the blessings coming into your life. They are here because you are slowly learning to wash away the blocks that have previously prevented such abundance. Sacred Waters reminds you to be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks. Difficult emotions or painful memories may surface, but this is your spirit bringing them to your awareness so they can be healed for good. If you do experience painful memories, allow them to wash over you. Do not try to overcome what you feel or allow yourself to feel guilty for what you're feeling. Simply experience the wave, allowing it to pass at its leisure. Love it. There you go, guys. If you like to see more deck reviews, there's an entire playlist, okay? I have reviewed every deck I use, and we will be incorporating this deck over the next month or so, and of course having oracle pulls as usual, okay? Have a good one. Bye.